Looking forward then, Wolves coming up. Sky call it Super Sunday, don't they? Hopefully it'll be super for Aston Villa. But you've experienced victory already as Villa boss. You've only been in charge just over a year against Wolves and Birmingham and West Brom. So you seem to enjoy the derbies. Is it something you relish as a manager, the local game?
Yeah, I mean, the local fans, like to have the bragging rights. There was two very changed teams in the week in the Carabao Cup, and we overcame them. I felt we deserved that as well. But it's going to be a different game at Molineux with different players. You can only sit here in admiration for what Wolves have done and Nuno has done. I came up against them a couple of times with Brentford when they were in the Championship, and they got a really good squad together, got promoted, and then to do what they did in the first season, hats off to them. And you can see the admiration the supporters have for the players and the staff, and rightly so, because to finish 7th, get in the Europa League, and then to continue that this season, I think our game against them was something like their 20th, 21st game. Just shows how far they've come. And people will say, is that the blueprint for you? But I always say clubs are different. Pathways are different. Owners are different in how they want the clubs to go. And I think our way is different. Is going to be different to Wolves. People likened us to Fulham at the start of the season, but as I said, there were reasons why we did it, and it wasn't the same as Fulham's. And there are reasons why we will want to get to 7th, but they'll be different to Wolves. So, I can certainly be really envious of what they've done, and try and do that with this club as well as soon as we can. But we know it's going to be one hell of a tough game there.
They've drawn a lot of matches in the Premier League this season, which in a way demonstrates how tight it is.
Well, they're very tough to beat. They've got a great organisation, great structure, and they've got players who can score goals. And they've gone to Arsenal, they've gone to Man City and won. Went to Arsenal and scored, and equalised and come away with the points. So, I think they won the last game 2-0 as well. So last home game. So they'll feel they're in a run of form. People will look from the outside and think, is it all going to catch up with them, the amount of games that they're playing? We're hopeful that it does on Sunday.
As you say, a little bit like Brighton, in that it's no bearing on the Carabao Cup game, but you'd take another last-minute winner, wouldn't you?
Oh, for certain, yeah. I'd take a winner any time, to be honest, yeah. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a really good atmosphere, good game. It probably hasn't got the rivalry that the Villa Birmingham, Villa West Brom has got, because, it's a city that's a lot further away. But there is a local rivalry there, and hopefully we can come up trumps.
We were talking about when you beat Brighton, you want to keep the momentum going. You had the break, but it's nice to go into a break with a successful result, as you found gloriously against Norwich.
It would be good. I mean, it wasn't nice the first international period when we went into it on the back of a controversial defeat at Crystal Palace, but then we went in on the back of a 5-1 win against Norwich. So, hopefully we can learn from the last one, and I'm sure it won't be a 5-1, but hopefully we can get a winner somehow.